Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a late update to the Throwing Shade project, and I am filming this on a Saturday, so I'm hoping to get it up tomorrow on Sunday, and then I will probably put up the next update in a little bit more than 3 weeks because I would like to just keep on time for this project. But yeah, if you don't know what this is a project that is in collab with the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group, and I will have a link to that Facebook group in my description box, so you can go and check that out. And you just kind of apply for a membership, and then you have to answer a few questions just so that Jessica and Amanda, who are the ones that started this project or came up with this project, I will have them linked in the description box as well, but they are the ones that created the Facebook group, and so you just answer 3 questions or something like that, and then they will let you into the group. And then there are a ton of different collabs that you can sign up for in that group. But yeah, so this is a collab with that group, and in this project, it's not like a panning project, but we pick 3 eyeshadow palettes that we use. The first one the first week, second the second week, third one the third week, and then the 4th week we use them all together. And the only thing you have to do in this project is to use the palette at least once for like one look by itself or incorporating other things, and then the 4th week you use them together. So you use each palette at least 2 times during this project. But it's been going for over a year now for me. It depends on how many palettes you have, how long the project is for you. So yeah, I'm still going. I only have a few updates left, which is a bit sad, but I think I can come up with a fun project that I can do after this one ends, where it's kind of similar. I'm hoping to do that. So first week of the 4 weeks I used this Kat Von D Alchemist palette. It's called Face and Eye Highlighter palette, and it's a palette of 4 duochrome shades. So you have a green, a blue, a purple, and then a pink. I will insert some swatches. I really like the formula of these, although I don't use them on my face that often. I mostly use them on my eyes. It's not a palette that I would recommend because I don't recommend purchasing from Kat Von D. I don't do that anymore. But yeah, that's totally up to you if you want to support her or not. But yeah, I use this one. I think I used it a few times, but I think I only took a picture of one look, and I've been showing that in so many videos. But for that I used the pink on my inner corner, and then I also used the pink as a face highlight. And then I did another look that was really pretty that I don't think I took a photo of, but in that look I used this shade on my inner corner. But yeah, I do really enjoy this one, and I will definitely keep it in my collection. I think this was the 2nd week. This is the Morphe and Jacqueline Hill kind of vault collection, and this is in the shade Bling Boss. So this is the purple one and the last one to get in my Throwing Shade. So I've had all the other palettes in this project before, and I think this one is actually my least favorite. When they first came out, I thought this one would be the one I kind of like the most because I'm a purple person. I really like purple eyeshadow. But I actually like this one the least. So the first look I did, I wore that in a video. I wasn't like too happy with it. You guys seem to like it, but it was not my favorite look. In that I used this shade Rockstar, and then I blended it out with this shade right here, Sparks, and then I took this kind of purple all over the eyelid, and I think I deepened it a bit with Mystic kind of on my outer corner, and then I think I used this one sort of on my inner corner, and it was an okay look, but I wasn't like super happy with it. But then today I used kind of for that look I had like a tacky base, and then I just packed it on. But for this look I went in with another base, and then I set that with a shadow that was close to my skin tone, and then I went in with this one, and I like that so much more. So the look that I did today, I'm actually really happy with the colors that I pulled from here. So I've been a bit up and down, but as long as I kind of stay away from basically this purple, then I'm usually kind of happy with this palette. It's not that it's a bad purple, it just like if you take that out, there's like the vibe of the palette is completely different if you just cover that up. And then like here it does not even look that purple, and then yeah, you have that purple. So yeah, keep it. I was kind of debating on if I should declutter it, but because I really like the look I did today, I think I'm gonna keep it. The third week I have had this Makeup Revolution Abracadabra palette, and this is a glitter palette, so these are all kind of pressed glitters, and they have like a, it's not like the Wet n Wild pressed kind of where they are in this kind of waxy jelly formula. They kind of have that, like a tiny bit of gel, so that they stick in the pan, but you have to use like a glitter glue to put them on your eye, because otherwise they won't stick. But yeah, I think the colors are really pretty in here, and I really enjoyed like using them. I actually I've used most of them before. I have not used the, still haven't, or okay, like I still have not used these three colors, I think, but I had not used this one before I got it in this project either, and so I wanted to use this one, and I put it on top of a black gel liner, and it came out so pretty. So I will pop up a picture and you will see that it looks like kind of an electric green. Like this one is yeah, how to describe it, it's kind of like a leafy green, and this one was more of a really like Christmassy green, or like holiday green, and I thought that was really pretty. You can kind of see it shifting in the light, and it was so pretty. I used it, as I said, on top of a black liner and then kind of fading into the black, and yeah, I was so pleasantly surprised when I used this one. So yeah, I was super happy with that look and the look I did with this one. And then, as I said, for the look today, I used just this Sparks kind of in my crease, blended it out. I did not use another like kind of shade to blend it out. I only used the shadow that is close to my skin tone to kind of blend on the brow bone. So I used that one, and then I went in with a little bit of Mystic on the outer corner, and then I used this one, which is Pizzazz, and I packed that with my finger kind of all over the lid, and I went in with a little bit of Glitz and Glam kind of on my, like just right here, not my absolute inner corner, but just right here. And then I went in with just a light dusting basically of this glitter right here, which is Lure, on my lid, and then from this palette on my inner corner I have the kind of purple shade, or the violet. Yeah, it's called Ultraviolet. And I think that was, I was gonna go in with the pink, but then I wanted to do something more fun, so I picked this one. And yeah, I really enjoyed this look. So let's do the most fun part and pick the new palette. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I only have 5 in here? I feel like I should have 6 in here, but no, there are 5. So I'm gonna pick 3 from here. I mean, I basically know what they are because there are so few left. But first I'm gonna use the Melt Dark Matter stack. And then I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, which is good because I'm currently panning 2 shades from there, so I'm excited to use that one. And then we have the Natasha Denona Tropic palette, so I will pull those out and then we can take a look at them. Okay, so first week, this week, it has already passed, but I'm gonna use it next week as well. But this is the Melt Dark Matter stack, and first you just have this shade, which is Blur, and then I think you have Unseen, yeah, and then you have Enigma and Dark Matter. So this is probably the best black I have in my collection. So it's kind of like a neutral stack, and it was not in this project from the beginning, but I decided to put it in just because it is kind of like a palette, but kind of not like a palette. But yeah, I'm excited to use this. I really like the quality of the eyeshadows in here. Second week, I'm gonna be using the, basically next week, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. We all know what it looks like on the inside. I'm currently panning the electric shade in my Roulette Pan collab, and then I'm panning the All-Star shade in my whole collection product 10 pan. So hopefully I can make some progress on this next week. I have been using this shade kind of on my lower lash line basically every single day, so I'm excited to just play around with some other shades in here. And then the third week I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. And here is what she looks like on the inside. So you have two very like neutral rows, and then you have like the fun row right here. I haven't used this a ton since I got it. I've had it for almost a year, which is a bit sad, but it's kind of like the first time I got it, I was gonna film a first impression, and then I used this blue and it was so bad. Like, this blue is not a good blue in my opinion. Like, the formula is basically shit. But yeah, otherwise I feel like it's a very like neutral and not something I kind of necessarily is drawn to. But now with my more like office job, I do use more neutrals, so I will be excited to use this one for a week. And it's nice to combine with my palette because this has a lot of kind of transition shades, or kind of lighter crease shades, and then in my palette, the VCR Dark Matte palette, I have more of the darker shades, so I can use those to kind of deepen up my outer corner. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, that was it for this video. As I said, I only have 2 papers left in here, which is exciting. We're almost at the end. I think if I don't buy any more palette, I think this will be done in like late November or early December. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy 4 new palettes hopefully by the end of the year. But if I do, then that would be perfect, because then it would end just at the end of the year, like last week of December or something like that. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I buy 3 more or 4 more palettes. Well, basically 2 or 3. If I buy 3 more palettes, then I would do another round, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that was it for this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. That would mean a lot to me. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!